So good morning, my name is Robbie and I guide people in the beautiful mountains of Mourne. Today we're going to do something different. I'm getting a lot of questions about what jackets to buy, what jackets to wear, what do I look for. So very quickly, because we've only got like 2 minutes in a reel, I'm going to give you an introduction into the jackets that I wear. So there's 4 things that we look for when we're buying a jacket. Firstly, what do you need it for? Very, very important, because there's many different things. You can use it for racing, you can use it on really rough days or just hiking to keep a bit of wind off you. There's so many different variables on what you need a jacket for. So first, understand that, because one jacket does not fit all. And secondly is your price. How much money have you got to spend on the jacket? The more you spend, not necessarily gives you a better jacket, but almost. So the more money you've got to spend will determine what choice you make, obviously. So the jackets that I've got are, firstly, this. So this is my Halo OMM jacket. It's got 10,000mm waterproofness, which is very light really. So it's a great jacket. I bought it for the Hill and Dale. So when you're doing short, very fast sort of work, there's a compromise when you're buying jackets between how waterproof it is and how breathable it is. This is 10,000 waterproofness, which is pretty low on the scale of keeping water off you, to be honest, but it breathes absolutely amazing. Also, look how light that jacket is. It folds down into a little handball. So if you're racing, it's a great jacket for racing. During the summer, it may not cut it in the winter time, depending on your ability and things like that. But when you're running, you sweat a lot, and this actually does allow the jacket to breathe. The consequence of that is it's not that waterproof, but that's what the jacket's for. I use it in the likes of the Hill and Dales, 4 mile sort of run, around about an hour or so in the mountains. Fantastic jacket. This is the one I use out on the kayak all of the time. I've actually got 2 of them. I don't know where my new one is because I don't wear it that often because I haven't got that level of fitness at the minute. The second jacket I want to talk about is this one. This is my second jacket I want to talk about. It is my favorite jacket, my Inov-8 soft shell. It's got 20,000mm waterproofness, which is fantastic. If we're doing any big races in the Alps, it's a minimum requirement that it's 20,000. You should know the waterproofness of your jacket. It keeps light rain off. It will, after about an hour and a half and it's windy, it starts to let water through. The breathability of this light jacket is absolutely amazing. Some people don't like it. I love this jacket. I wear it 80% of the time out in the Mournes. I'm used to the cold. It keeps the wind off. It's got a lot of good attributes, like when you're buying a jacket, make sure that it's got elastication around your arm so the water doesn't run through. The compromise of it though is it will allow water in after a while. It does need a bit of maintenance. You're meant to wash these with Grange cleaner, which I don't, by the way. So if anyone's seen the video of me in the hailstorms there last week or a couple of weeks ago, I was wearing this jacket. It just wicks off. It dries very, very quickly. I don't mind some water getting through and being wet and damp, knowing what type of conditions it is. I actually own 2 of these jackets, and I might even stick the second one in on a real wet day so I can just transfer them over and have a nice comfortable day. The jacket costs around £160. I bought this one for 80 quid. So again, shop online and you should get yourself a good bargain. Inov-8 soft shell jacket. I love it. Twice as waterproof as the OMM jacket, which is around about 120 quid as well. Next jacket. So my Mountain Equipment Tupelac Atmo jacket is twice as waterproofness as the Inov-8 soft shell. You can see the trend here. I've got 10,000, 20,000. This is a 40D waterproofness jacket. Sorry for not explaining it too well, but I haven't got that much time. And I wear this on when I know it's going to be really heavy rainy days throughout the day. What I call wet rain. When it's shown in the forecast, light rain all day. There's no hiding from it. You're going to get wet unless you've got a really good jacket. Amazing. It's cold here today. This is blocking out the wind. It's a lovely jacket to wear. The compromise, obviously, of being more protection from water is actual breathability. It doesn't have the same breathability as the soft shell, but it's still amazing. They are rated in waterproofness and breathability, so you can take a look at those scales to see where it's at. But obviously the Tupelac Atmo jacket is the lighter version of the Tupelac, and it costs in around £400. I think you can get them for around 250 to 300 pound. This is for the real hardcore if you've got the money, especially in winter time. This is an amazing jacket. It's still light, it's breathable when you're carrying your rucksacks, it lets the sweat out. There's all those good things. The fourth jacket I'm going to show you today is this. The Mountain Equipment Tupelac, the heavier version of the jacket that I just showed you. It's AED, it's twice as waterproof as the last jacket, the Tupelac Atmo. It's a heavier jacket, it is proper hardcore and most probably an overkill for the Mourns, to be honest. Again, this jacket ranges at around 475 quid. It's very, very expensive, way above a lot of people's budgets. But I actually seen it this morning for 275 quid, so you can get a really good jacket, but it's bombshell. I sort of regret buying this jacket, I'm being honest, because I've had it on me about 5 times. If I want to get out and it's blizzards or I'm out searching, and sometimes I go out and look for people's dogs in the terrible winter time, I'll put this on. Or if it's given real blizzards and I want to get up in the snow, definitely a snow jacket for me, you know, real heavy blizzards, keeps all the environment outside and I'm nice and snug inside. Bulletproof jacket. I've worn it about 5 times since I bought it like 3 years ago. Was it worth it? Most probably not, to be honest. But I'm giving you the idea of what I actually select. So I've got 10,000, 20,000, 40D, 80D jackets for all the different scenarios that I might be in. It takes all 4 jackets for those, in my opinion. If I was going to pick a jacket just for hiking, most probably go with the Atmos, a lovely light jacket. Too warm in the summer. My Innovate Soft Shell, I love it. These 2 jackets are most probably in the range of what I use the most. We have a winter skills course coming up in October every single weekend. If you want to sign on and hear more about all of my kit really, or even if you just enjoy this type of video, knock it in the comments and I will go through all of my kit for you if that's what you want to hear. It's not a deep review, there's so much we could talk about, like the fact these have got Velcro straps in to keep the water on, very, very important. It's got a big hood so you can put your helmet on it as well. It goes over the top of your helmet. It's got big pockets, big to put your maps in or phones or whatever you need. It's got like long straps on it there so you can hold it with your gloves. All of these key things that are really, really important for a jacket. Very, very quick. Hopefully I can condense this into 3 minutes. If not, come and book on to one of our winter skills courses. See you soon.